A 1 2, 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 a 1 2. We are back. I won't even call it an emergency live. I just told y'all. I told y'all on the podcast episode, new episode out right now, episode 536. If y'all seen grind, y'all thought I was on the grind. Y'all ain't seen nothing yet, yo. Big salute to everybody who's popping up in the chat over here on Instagram. Big salute to Dub J. That's the homie right there. Big salute to Roddy Ray. T-Sav 999. We got a bunch of people popping up in the chat over here. We are live on YouTube right now. Where else are we live? Let me make sure. See us where we are live. We're live on YouTube, also on Facebook, also on Twitch. All right. Big salute to the comment gang strong. We got a list of topics that I want to get into. We'll get the list of the topics for y'all people over here on Instagram too. And make sure to tap in. That's youtube.com/we love hip hop network. Let's go through the list of topics that I have here. Trudeau stepped down. He stepped down. Hold on. I think I got some music for that. I do. I might get copyrighted early in this. Here we go. Hold on. I'll play it for the people who are on YouTube so they can hear it. But for y'all people on Instagram, pop out on YouTube. But while I look for that, list of topics. Trudeau stepped down. All right. I don't feel like it was a surprise. As everybody's been saying in all these news stories, the writing has been on the wall and blah, blah. But yeah, he's out of here, or he's almost out of here. Okay. What else do I got as my list of topics here? I think I might holler at Icy Springer during this live right here too. See what he's saying. Maybe we can do the cleanup early. I'm going to be going live again on Wednesday as regularly scheduled. However, I decided, we got a good episode that just went out. Let's go live today as well. Hitta J3 keeps on dissing top 5. We're going to go over that most definitely. Smiley joins the Agent 00 weight challenge, and I think Drizzy Drake has joined the challenge too. So we're going to definitely go over that as well. And I got an update on that breakdancing chick, RayGun, and for more reasons of why she's just a trash human. All right. So we're going to get into all of that. For the people who are over here on YouTube, on Instagram, pop out youtube.com/we love hip hop network. Let's get it popping. Let me see if I could find the song I'm looking for. 1 second. Be right. Okay, let's salute the sponsors, and then we'll definitely get into it. Actually, before we salute the sponsors, let me give a salute to the comment gang. Comment gang strong. Juicy Hamburger in the building. Easy Fector in the building. Dunno King in the building. Kamar Grant in the building. All right, we're nothing crazy yet, but we'll get into it. Okay, I ain't even worried. There could be 3 of y'all in the building. We still rocking today. All right, but let's give a quick salute to the sponsors. I have a few sponsors to salute today. Let's gonna start with Diamond Club as usual. Big salute to Diamond Club, the best loud in the GTA, and they can give you a delivery across Canada, especially now that the Canada Post is back. Okay, I got a Canada cans right now. If y'all want some of that, hit them up on their Instagram page. Diamond Club _Canada. You could also use the code We Love Hip Hop on the way out and get yourself a dope little discount. You heard me? Also, if you want some of that blem, hit up Steaming Hot Grabber. I think I got a full grabber shaker around here somewhere. Oh, there we go. New setup alert. It's got some Steaming Hot Grabber. Okay, hit them up if you want some delivery across the GTA. Their Instagram page is Steaming Hot Grabber. You could also use the code We Love Hip Hop. Get yourself a little discount. You heard me? Not last, we got a couple more. Also, big salute to Only Loud. Where's my Only Loud package? Bang. Okay. Big salute to Only Loud. Only Loud has some really, really good blend of their own, and they carry a whole bunch of different blends under their umbrella. Sixpence, Astro Pink, a whole bunch of different blends that they got. All right, hit them up if you want delivery across Canada, same day delivery in Ottawa, and same day delivery in the GTA. That's onlyloud_Canada, and you can also find them on Snapchat, onlyloud.ca. Last but not least, we got new sponsor alert. The gas station 416. It's located over at 260 Geary Avenue. That's in the West End in Toronto. Okay, closer to like Dufferin and DuPont area. They got a really, really dope dispensary over there. They got backwoods. They got all types of good ish. Okay, hit them up on their Instagram page, the gas station 416. And listen, when it comes to some of these pages, you got to make sure to put in the whole thing, because you know Trudeau, he's got the social media kind of mash up. So now that he's out of here, maybe it'll be easier to find some of these sponsor pages, but a lot of them are shadow banned. So you got to put in the whole word. Okay, that's the gas station 416, or you could just pop by 260 Geary Avenue in Toronto. All right. We're good to go. Let's get right into it, man. The boy Trudeau's out of here. He is out of here. Where's my music? Hold on. Where's my music? F a copyright. Get him out of here. So Trudeau has stepped down. He decided to resign. It was kind of like, I'll just say again, the writing was on the wall. Maybe about a month or so ago, Chrystia Freeland stepped down as far as being our finance minister. And from there, there's been a lot of people calling for Trudeau himself to step down. They're like, yo, we need to get this guy out of here. To be honest, it hasn't even just been a 2-month thing. It's been probably a good year or so where people are like, yo, we need to get this weirdo out of here. Now, keep in mind, he's still the prime minister for now. They're looking for somebody else to take over the Liberal leadership and then have a candidate for prime minister. Let's play his speech. I got a few clips. We're going to be getting a little political today, so a lot political today. So I got a few clips for y'all. Let's run it.
Every morning I've woken up as prime minister. I've been inspired by the resilience, the generosity, and the determination of Canadians. It is the driving force of every single day I have the privilege of serving in this office. That is why, since 2015, I've fought for this country, for you, to strengthen and grow the middle class. Why we rallied to support each other through the pandemic, to advance reconciliation, to defend free trade on this continent, to stand strong with Ukraine and our democracy, and to fight climate change and get our economy ready for the future. We are at a critical moment in the world. My friends, as you all know, I'm a fighter. Every bone in my body has always told me to fight because I care deeply about Canadians. I care deeply about this country, and I will always be motivated by what is in the best interest of Canadians. And the fact is, despite best efforts to work through it, Parliament has been paralyzed
I will not be running
for months
premier
after what has been the longest session of a minority parliament in Canadian history. That's why this morning I advised the Governor General that we need a new session of Parliament. She has granted this request, and the House will now be prorogued until March 24th. Over the holidays, I've also had a chance to reflect and have had long talks with my family about our future.
Holy, bro. This guy's slow walking the dog.
The course of my career, any success I have personally achieved has been because of their support and with their encouragement. So last night over dinner, I told my kids about the decision that I'm sharing with you today. I intend to resign
Holy,
as
bro,
party
get to
leader,
it, man.
as
Thank you.
prime minister, after the party selects its next leader through a robust, nationwide, competitive process. Last night, I asked the president of the Liberal Party to begin that process. This country deserves a real choice in the next election, and it has become clear to me that if I'm having to fight internal battles, I cannot be the best option in that election.
What is he talking about, internal battles? What does he mean by that, gang? Comment gang strong. What do y'all think he means by internal battles? Is he talking about stuff that's going on within his own family? Is he talking about internal battles within his own party? Because I know their parties, they're kind of doing what they did to the boy Biden. They're like, I don't know if you should be around anymore, bro. Why you got a weird case? Why are you still around?
Option in that election. The Liberal Party of Canada is an important institution in the history of our great country and democracy. A new Prime Minister and leader of the Liberal Party will carry its values and ideals into that next election. I'm excited to see the process unfold in the months ahead. We were elected for the third time in 2021 to strengthen the economy post-pandemic and advance Canada's interests in a complicated world.
Okay, all right. We get the point. So he's out of here, okay? No more Trudeau. The world started going crazy, or at least, well, actually, the whole world started going crazy because it's not just Canada that cares about this. America's been talking. Listen, of course, DJ T came through with the big tweets. I don't even call them tweets because he uses his own thing, True Social. Let's pull up some stuff here. See what DJ T, aka Donald Trump, Big 47, he got to say. Let's pull this up. So, Trump renews call for Canada to merge with the United States shortly after Trudeau resigns. And this is courtesy of RTN Canada. Go follow them up. Okay. Hopefully, now that Trudeau's is resigning, whoever comes in, maybe they can turn around this social media news act thing that Trudeau put in place, because that shit is wonky. We can't even see the original RTN or Real Toronto News channel or Instagram page because of the rule that Trudeau put in place. So let's get to it. Many people in Canada love being the 51st state. The United States can no longer suffer the massive trade deficit and subsidize that Canada needs to stay afloat. Justin Trudeau knew this and resigned. If Canada merges with the US, there will be no tariffs, taxes would go way down, and they would be totally secure from the threat of Russian and Chinese ships that are constantly surrounding them. Together, a great nation. What a great nation we would be. Oh, Lord. At first, it was a trolling thing when I was seeing these tweets. I was like, you know what? Trump's just playing games. But now I don't even think he's playing games. The governor thing was a couple of jabs here and there. I was like, stop playing, bro. But I don't think he's playing. There's a couple of things that have been happening since Trudeau, not even this. Trudeau's been moving around. Dougie's been moving around. Let's see if we can find this recent thing that I saw as far as Doug Ford. He was just on CNN. Doug Ford, CNN. Hopefully I have this clipped already. There we go. Damn, they don't have it clipped already? Let's see if we can find it online here. He literally just went back on CNN. I'll find it, gang. I will find it. Let's go through See, I got a bunch of images of Trudeau up right now. There we go. Let's see. We're going to get an ad. See what it says here? Ford tells CNN he was joking about buying Alaska. Listen, bro. Don't worry about them jokes, fam. Just keep that energy, bro. You have the energy that Trudeau did not have. Here we go.
Doug Ford, he is back with me now. And Premier Ford, Paula, talking about your response today. So when Trump today said, many people in Canada love being the 51st state, he put the word love in all caps. Together, what a great nation it would be. How do you even respond to that? I mean, on a certain level, it was a joke. Now here we are, and Justin Trudeau is gone.
Let's
and
go,
the finance
Doggy.
minister is gone. The entire government is sort of gone into chaos, all on the back of these things Trump has said. So when Trump says this today about the 51st state, how do you respond?
Well, I can appreciate his sense of humor, and I kind of went back about buying Alaska, but you know, something is just not realistic. We're a sovereign country. We're proud. Canadians, just like Americans, are proud. What I want
They say peace, love. Teach me how to Dougie. Teach me how to Dougie.
to do is make sure that we build a fortress AMCAN, making sure that we're the strongest and the richest and most prosperous two countries in the entire world. We have a tremendous amount to offer the United States, as we have over the years, no matter if it's our energy or our critical minerals. And that's what we want to do. We want to make sure we're stronger together.
Yeah.
And people are realizing that in the US with our ads that we're running.
How worried are you, though, Premier, that regardless of who the next prime minister is, that what's happened here is that regardless of how much Trump is joking or not joking, it actually really isn't joking, in the sense that he is going to get what he wants.
Didn't I just say that?
He's going to get what he wants as president, and he's going to get Canada to do whatever he wants it to do because he's dangling these tariffs over your head.
Well, he had two requests to tighten up the border, which I agree 100%, which we're doing, and 2% NATO commitment, which I agree with that as well. But Canada does $1.3 trillion of trade, two-way trade with the U.S. We're the largest trading partner. We ship down 4.3 million barrels of oil every single day. We send electricity down to the U.S., critical minerals. These are all areas in different sectors that Americans need. And why disrupt that? We're two great countries, strongest allies in the world, friends.
Trump's like, yo, let me buy that, yo. Let me ask you guys a quick question in the chat. Just because, you know, we got a good chat over here today. One in the chat, if you're down for Canada to become the 51st state. Two in the chat, if you are not down with that plan. All right, let's say it again. One in the chat, if you're okay with Canada becoming the 51st state. Two in the chat, if it's a no-go. No, sir. Keep that shit away from me.
So we need to get through this and start talking about trade.
So the president-elect, you know, when you talk about calling Canada the 51st state, he has also been talking about Greenland in a similar capacity, as in the United States taking it over. It, of course, is territory of Denmark.
Greenland's a side mission.
And again, he was talking about
buy-up.
Greenland tonight, saying, and I don't know if you had a chance to see this, Premier, maybe not, because you were
Let me get Canada. Oh, does Greenland too? Put that in the bag.
literally hooked up to talk to us. He posts, I'm hearing that the people of Greenland are MAGA. My son, Don Jr., and various representatives will be traveling there to visit some of the most magnificent areas and sites. Greenland is an incredible place, and the people will benefit tremendously if and when it becomes part of our nation. Make Greenland great again. By the way, I mean, I don't need to tell you this, but let's just throw a map up here.
This guy's
Greenland
classic.
is next to Canada. It's the big, giant white thing, currently, as I said, a territory of Denmark. So, I mean, do you really just think it's all a joke?
No.
Well, you know, God bless Greenland. Canada is no Greenland. I can assure you of that. We're strong nations. We're a strong nation. We have massive trade with the U.S. 9 million Americans wake up every morning, Aaron, to produce products for Ontario alone. Our trade is split equally down the middle of $500 billion. And no matter if it's the critical minerals, that China has cut the US off of.
China.
We have the critical minerals, no matter if it's nickel. Let's start onshoring jobs, American jobs and Canadian jobs. The problem isn't Canada. I've talked to so many governors and congresspeople and senators. Never once did they say Canada's the problem. I'll tell you who the problem is. China's the problem. China's shipping in cheap parts, putting them through Mexico, slapping a made in Mexico sticker on, and shipping it up through the US and Canada, costing American and Canadian jobs. That's unacceptable. And we need to look at a bilateral deal with the US.
All right. Well,
Talk
Premier
your shit,
Ford, I
Dougie.
appreciate
Let's
your
go,
time,
man.
and thank you very much, sir.
Is Doug Ford, is he spitting facts right there? Dougie's standing on business, man. This nigga he actually had a, you know, I haven't been the most fondest of Doug Ford's moves over the years, but he came through in the clutch right now. Like he put up with a lot of bullshit that Trudeau was keeping up with too. So we can't act like, you know, he's some knight in shining armor all of a sudden. Like there was a lot of shit that Trudeau was enforcing, especially during those lockdowns that Dougie was doing too. You know what I'm saying? So let me show y'all something. There was a video that I was watching earlier. I literally put it under important video for me to watch here. Let's pull it up on the screen for y'all to see here. This might bring everything together as far as this Canada as a nation, just the place that we've ended up at after 9 years of having this dude in charge, going on 10 years. Bro, we really got to adopt the same rules as the States.
Have you ever wondered what happens to a country when you put a drama teacher in charge? Well,
Hold on, let me give Shorty her props here. This is courtesy of Nissy.social. All right, salute to her. She got a bunch of views on this.
you don't have to wonder. I can show you. Welcome to Canada, a land of endless natural beauty, polite citizens,
Shaking your hand, boy.
and a government that truly cares about the economy.
We're focused on Canadians. I'll let the bankers worry about the economy.
Canadian winters are cold and snowy, so if you plan on driving here during the winter season, don't. Your car may be stolen and the police will do nothing about it.
It started off as a routine trip from New Hampshire to Burlington, Ontario, where Robert Arndt was visiting his daughter and his two grandchildren. On February 10th at 6:30 a.m., Arndt woke up to discover his truck was gone. After calling the police, he used his GPS tracking device and saw the truck was in Mississauga.
It's driving by on the highway in front of the hotel.
Still, there was nothing police say they could do.
I got the sense that it wasn't a priority.
Planning a trip in the summer? Canada has beautiful beaches for all to enjoy. Just be sure to watch your step at the beach. Allegedly.
Hold on. We'll get back to the beach. Okay, this is just the intro, and we're not going to play the whole video, but just the intro right there kind of sums up what Canada is in a nice little 2-minute blurb right there.
Summer, Canada has beautiful beaches.
Hold on, it was this right here.
Beautiful beach.
As tracking device and saw the truck was in Mississauga.
It's driving by on the highway in front of the hotel.
Still, there was nothing police say they could do.
I got the sense that it wasn't a priority.
Planning a trip in the summer.
Y'all remember we spoke about this probably weeks ago now, maybe over a month ago. No, not that long ago. Actually, probably a few weeks ago, where when they carjack your car, a lot of the times they can't even do shit about it. They got to wait for something to happen, or they got to wait a certain amount of time before they can even just come pick up a stolen car. A lot of the times they got to let the shit. Listen, man, police out here are backward. Somebody was asking earlier, who was it? I think it was iTerabyte earlier when the episode was running, and he was like, "Yo, you guys have some of your laws over there in Canada, kind of like the States." A lot of people jumped in the comments and was like, "Yo, it's worse. At least you guys have the First Amendment and the Second Amendment. Like we ain't even got it like that." So, I'm not saying our crime is as crazy as when it comes to the United States, but bruh.
Summer, Canada has beautiful beaches for all to enjoy. Just be sure to watch your step at the beach. Allegedly.
Folks,
Allegedly.
don't be pooping on the beach.
Canada, a country that is so liberal and progressive that even this is appropriate attire for a teacher to wear in front of minors. Nothing is too inappropriate or radical for Canada.
Holy shit, man. Let me get this off the screen. Holy. Whoa, whoa. Oh, Canada. That's nasty work. Somebody said something that popped out in my mind there. Peace Love said, yes, salute to Peace Love. Says, can't even report on the news. I'm worried even doing a report on this. We're a hip hop platform. All right. There's no hipping and hopping happening right now. So I'm afraid to, be doing this part of the live right here. They might say, well, listen, man, this is kind of newsy. We might have to block this in Canada. All right. So just for all the Canadian audience out there, if y'all ain't able to see this when I repost or when the live is done, if you don't have a VPN, I don't know, man. It's just holler at one of your American brethren and sisters. You know what I'm saying? Because we down bad over here.
Folks, don't be pooping on the beach.
Canada, a country that is so liberal and progressive that even this is appropriate attire for a teacher to wear in front of minors. Nothing is too inappropriate or radical for Canada, except conservative values. Those might get your bank account frozen. Oh, and while you're visiting, if you enjoy getting your news from social media, be sure to have a VPN, because here in Canada, the news is banned from social media platforms.
Ta-da!
Isn't Canada so great? If you love working for free, then you will love Canada. Imagine working hard and giving more than a quarter of your money to the government. And no, I'm not talking about super wealthy people. They find loopholes to pay nothing. I'm talking about regular middle-class people. We get to give 25% of our hard-earned money to the government. That's like working for 3 months entirely free. Isn't
Ta-da!
it amazing? And what will you get in return? Long waits for doctors, declining literacy rates, and the government will send your tax dollars overseas to fund wars and conflicts that you don't even support.
Finish the
Ta-da!
sentence. Canada will not sell any more weapons to Saudi Arabia, period. I'm sorry, I missed that one.
Well, at least weed is legal.
A message from the government of Canada.
Hello, everyone. If you're a new viewer, welcome. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back.
I just wanted to just play that in the beginning right there. It just, I feel like when I watched this earlier, and this came out before the resignation. So hey, listen, I think she must be, let me give her some credit again. Social. When that news came in this morning, she probably was jumping around in the crib, because this video is from 6 days ago. So you got your wish. No more high school teacher or elementary school teacher running the country anymore. He out of here. Soon. Okay. If anybody from Trudeau's camp sees this, okay, just back off, man. I know the man's still in charge. Hold on. Let me hit the like. My bad. Yeah, back off. All right. I'm not calling him a goof or anything like that. That was a few videos ago. I'll delete that if you want me to. All right. But hold on, I gotta just run one more time. I'll cut it all out later. All right. Okay, we got that done. Trudeau, he's out of here. Let's move on, man. Let's move on. Big salute to the comment gang. Comment gang strong. What are y'all saying before we move on? Let's read some of the comments, see what y'all saying. I'm just backing up the comments just so we can see here. Remember to keep the gas tanks full, guys. Facts. You know what? Before I move on, I'm sorry. Because this video earlier, this shit was hitting me with some
viewer, welcome back.
Some crazy facts. Was it here? Right here. Watch this. This is how trash our country is. Just one more thing, all right, and then
Also
we'll
lucky.
move on.
For example, Sheila Annette Lewis, a woman in Alberta who was threatened to couldn't sit down and eat at a restaurant, you couldn't go to the movies, you couldn't visit your loved.
Oh, let's go right here.
I picked up the lint roller, I went to the self-checkout, and when I scanned the lint roller, the system rejected me. I was not allowed to buy a lint roller. That day, I almost snapped.
Okay, this is during the pandemic. She couldn't buy a lint roller because it wasn't an essential item.
Aside from mandating what you were allowed to
Thanks, Trudeau.
buy, they also mandated that you took a certain injection. And if you didn't take it, you couldn't go to the gym, you couldn't sit down and eat at a restaurant, you couldn't go to the movies, you couldn't visit your loved ones in long-term care facilities, you couldn't leave the country. If you didn't take it, many places would fire you. They made life so miserable here for 2 years. It felt like being a prisoner if you didn't take the certain injection. Now, I personally know someone who needed surgery during lockdowns, and the doctor threatened to not perform the surgery because she hadn't taken the injection. Luckily, the doctor did end up performing the surgery, but several people were not so lucky. For example, Sheila Annette Lewis, a woman in Alberta who was diagnosed with a terminal illness in 2018, was put on an organ waiting list in 2020. And in 2020, they mandated that recipients of organ transplants also have the injection. Sheila was not vaccinated and maintained her right to stay unvaccinated. She fought her case all the way up to the Supreme Court of Canada and lost. She then took matters into her own hands and found a hospital.
And lost. She took it to the Supreme, all the way up to the Supreme Canada, sorry, the Supreme Court, my bad, and lost.
In the US that would perform the organ transplant own hands and found a hospital in the US that would perform the organ transplant without the injection, but at the steep price of $600,000. Sheila
$600,000
managed to raise over $120,000 through GoFundMe, but unfortunately, in August of 2023, she passed away before she could receive the transplant. In addition to Sheila, Garnet Harper, a man from Ontario, was also denied an organ transplant. In 2022, Garnet Harper was diagnosed with stage 5 kidney disease. Garnet had not taken the injection and maintained his right not to take it, and as a result, he was denied access to the organ waiting list. In May of 2023, he passed away, having never received the life-saving transplant. And to
Canada. Okay, this is the country that we live in. I just wanted to just play that last part before we move on to some hip-hop stuff. I know there's a lot of effery going on in the hip-hop world that we got to get to, but this is just stuff that just blew my mind. Stuff that I knew, but just getting those detailed stories of different people's cases. We're living in a disgusting country, yo. But God bless us. We'll move on though. Let's get into something else. What do I got on my list? What's on my list here? You know what? Let me see what's going on with Icy. Give me a quick second here. Let me see if this nigga's live. If he's live right now, maybe I can tap in with him. What I will do, let me see if I can find him, because he wanted to clear up some shit. This nigga's always live, and now he ain't live. What we will do is when he does go live, we'll bring him on. Okay. If anybody knows, let me know if he goes live. All right, because I don't know if the notifications are on for him. All right, let me just do a couple of quick checks here, because he be on a few different pages. He got like 10 different pages. He wanted me to clear up some shit, man. I went on his live stream the other day, and for the people who don't know who Icy Springer is, he's a I think a lot of people in the chat know who he is, right? One in the chat if you know who Icy Springer is. All right, 2 in the chat if you don't, obviously. But he's a Toronto personality. He got the motion. He's on Instagram, but I've been trying to tell him to come over to YouTube, man. Come to YouTube where you can monetize easily. Okay, we've had a few issues in the past, and we've gone back and forth. I've done news stories about him. Specifically, the news story that I did do on him the other day, or like a few months ago now, when I think about it. That story right there, there was a few things that he wanted me to clear up. All right. And because I'm not a hater, I was like, bro, you know, we can do this. Pull up on the live. I usually go live on Wednesdays as usual, but I don't know. I decided I wanted to go live tonight. So I figured maybe we can get him in here tonight. If he does go live, I'll keep my eye on the phone, and we'll see if we can get a conversation going with him. But we'll move on to some other hip hop duties. Hitta J3, he will not stop going at top 5. So I don't know who to salute in this, man. Salute to top 5. Salute, that's the home team. So we're gonna stay with the home team all the time. All right. So salute to top 5. Hitta J3, though, I don't know, man. I feel like he's supposed to be a guy who's supposed to have integrity and morals and not be into the clout chasey type of shit. But all the actions that I'm seeing, respectfully, is showing me something completely different, bro. All right. He's supposed to be Kendrick's cousin, right? Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Let me put something in. I'll put a, y'all could join the conversation. Join the convo. Right, that nigga's supposed to be Kendrick's cousin, right? So when he speaks, he's speaking for Kendrick Lamar, TDE, the West Coast. And those guys are supposed to be anti-clout chaser. So when I see certain things, I'm like, is that the case? Because, bruh, he has a new song, and I'll pull up the song. But what was really clout chasey to me was the way they titled it. And it wasn't a repost from somebody else. Down to Earth said song's trash. I'm a trash, but it's not that good. Like, the best time that the nigga shined was on his cousin's record, on the GNX record. All right, let me play a little bit of this record and see what y'all think.
When Barker bite, if he was born with a shark mouth, these bullets ripping through skin, nigga, fuck a house. Playing with some Disneyland, ain't no Mickey Mouse. 2 drums on my drizzy like a bitch with her titties out.
Okay, can we find? I listened to this one time. I can't lie. I didn't do a deep dive and listen to it a whole bunch of times. It wasn't that good where I just want to keep on playing it on repeat. Respectfully, bro. But let me know what the lines are that are supposed to be top 5 lines. All right.
Less dead, caught trying to speed, move like a meth head. Debo, ride like beach cruisers, fucking kickstand. It's your hood tatted, what trying to spin, cut it off your skin. Hocus pocus.
Hold on. You're
Yeah, I heard you saying that somebody was Kendrick's cousin or something.
Yeah, this Hitta J3 guy.
Oh, Hitta J3. Is he a Toronto guy?
No, he's a LA guy.
Oh, yeah. We don't like the West Coast. Fun fact, the Americans would never accept Canadians for some weird reason because of this FBA movement. You ever heard of FBA?
Yeah, Foundation of Black Americans.
Yeah, it's those people. They're led by Tariq Nasheed. But I know this one guy that's the op of Tariq Nasheed. His name is Chaotic Truth Live. Anyway, when it comes to music and hip-hop, things like this, they will just never accept the Canadians because they see Canadians as softies. And as for top 5, they see top 5 as soft, but they don't actually know the real top 5.
Well, you know, there's stuff that floats around on the internet, and no matter how hard that people are, when things float around on the internet, people want to create a narrative, right?
Yeah.
So they're always going to try to use the videos against them and say, yo, well, this is why that we can try to punk you. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's true, but they'll always be able to draw for something because it's on the internet. You can't get around it.
Yeah, they're always calling people tethers. These FBAs, they call people tethers. I don't know why they say that, but when it comes to music, they safeguard their music. It's kind of like that, especially with top 5. I mean, they come from down south, but they come in hot from down south.
I think that's more of a new thing, to be honest. It's been around forever. Obviously, the FBA movement is just in there from the soil, but the wording and the acronym and everything, that's something that's just only been over the last 2 years, where everybody's moving super militant, staying on code, and all those different catchphrases that people are using. That's something the last 2 to 3 years to me tops, right? trying
Yeah.
to other everybody else out of the culture. And if you're Caribbean, then you're not black, and all type of stupid shit.
I mean,
Right?
that's just stupid. Like, there's kind of,
not
how do
respectful.
I say this? How do I put this? They basically try to safeguard Americanness. It's not even about blackness. It's about who's American and who's not.
When it came to this battle and this Drake thing, yeah. But on the regular basis, when it comes to just the FBA movement, that's protecting foundational Black Americans, getting reparations, and
Oh yeah, but it
different
got
things, right?
popular after the song. Don't you think? Like after the songs hit different, the
It,
whole
it, it
movement
depends.
started.
It depends on what part of the algorithm you're in. I watch a lot of people who are pro FBA type people, and they've been talking that shit before the Kendrick Lamar battle and Drake battle.
Yeah, I know people that call out the FBAs for their goofiness. Honestly, one of the people is Chaotic Truth. I know that guy. I'm from his panel, so I'm always on these YouTubes, always noticing things happening. And what's happening is people want to claim hip hop. Like everybody wants a piece of it, because it's what's trending. And when it comes to these hardcore drill rappers, they basically think one of them is the softie and one of them is like hard. Like it's kind of like that. They underestimate each other until it gets a little too late. I mean,
Now, I just want to just say, like, the goofiness line that you just said, that's your thoughts, the thoughts and opinions of 111 Theory, not Friday Ricky Dread, because I don't think the FBA movement is goofy, but keep going.
I mean, they're basically safeguarding Americanness and just saying, "Oh, you're not cool enough, or you ain't got it popping." It's kind of like, how do we say this? Like when someone has something, but they don't want to share it with anybody because they feel like they have been exploited. I get that part, but safeguarding it from everybody, that ain't gonna help in the long run. What if they create something that's a copycat version of it? Like
Yeah.
Canadians are innovative with hip hop. Think about it this way. If you don't let them join in on your thing, they'll create their own thing. It's kind of like how the UK, you know how it is.
Yeah. Any last thoughts before I get to the brother Ovioliardi here? Did you listen to this track, or should top 5 respond? That's my question for you. Should top 5
I mean,
respond?
top 5 has to represent for us Canadians. Otherwise, you know, we just look a little soft. Top 5 should respond because it's his dignity and the dignity of all Canadians, honestly. Because anybody like a hater is not something that we could tolerate, or a violator.
I feel you. All right, brother. I will
See you
tap
next
in with you
time.
soon. Thank you for tapping in, family.
I see you. Peace.
Peace. Yachty, what are you saying?
Well, fam.
Happy New Year, brother. I haven't spoken to you from before the New Year, man. Happy New Year.
Yeah, nah, bro. Happy New Year to you. I took some time off. I was chilling. I was on the road each night. You know how things go down here in Christmas, bro. You know what I mean?
No, for
Enough
sure.
things go on. The cartel thing turn up. Is me big ups to Vice Cartel. You done know.
Did you go to the concert?
I pulled up. Yes, sir.
So,
Pulled up.
what was it like to be there, there in real time?
Legendary.
Okay.
Legendary. That you had to be there, bro. You had to be there. Even when I came home and I turned on the stream again, I had to leave a little early, you know what I mean? Came home and I turned on the stream, it's like, yo, it just felt legendary. You get me?
Yeah. Okay, I don't want to get too sidetracked though. What are your
Yeah.
thoughts on this Hitta J3 and top 5 this?
Well, the crazy part, Friday, I was searching for the link before because you were talking about some Toronto-ish with Justin Trudeau. But let me tackle this first because I want to say something on that, if you don't mind, right?
Go for it.
Yeah, the top 5 thing, bro. Remember, on the on academic stream, they did say they'll do a song for song. They did say. So this is how I'm gonna word it. Don't talk if you don't want it.
Right.
Because you remember that, Friday. You remember that?
Yeah. Well, this is the second time now that Hitta J3 hit him with a song, so I guess it's on top 5 to respond. Okay, so my last question to you then: what should top 5 respond?
I do think he. Well, I think I think he will respond. I think he will. Do I think he shouldn't be allow it? Because here's the thing, Friday. Tell me if I'm wrong. I spoke to a brethren from the UK, right? And he's like, bro, it feels like America is trying to kick everybody out who's not from America. It has that because he was saying some of the artists in the UK, they're not getting the same love that they used to get a couple of years ago. And
Interesting.
there's a feeling, not saying it's happening, but that's how he feels. You understand? Based
Yeah,
on the
yeah, yeah.
conversation that the Americans don't want anybody that's not from America to be involved in America. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying.
Yes, but I don't know if it's a whole of America thing, or the culture in
Right.
America, the hip hop culture, or
Right.
if it's an FBA thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know which one it is. I don't know, but he said it have that type of feel about it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the energy towards those people is like, yo, who are you? Where are you from? You're not from here. Go away. You know what I
You're
mean?
not like us.
Yeah, like it feels like that. You know what I mean? So even with this top 5 thing, I almost feel like I don't even know how you pronounce his name. I don't even care. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
it's almost like he's using that energy against top 5. You see what I'm saying?
yeah. Like you're trying to other us.
Yeah, that's how I
Yeah,
feel.
yeah, yeah,
You
yeah,
know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
But yeah, I said I want to say Happy New Year's to everybody. Big up yourself. I
Big
pray
up
that
yourself, brother.
this show gets some love, and you guys go up. You know what I mean? Stay steady and yo, Dusty. I don't like how you did my brother Drake, bro. I watched the show, bro. I'm like, I watched the show, bro. You went off on one, brother. Look, can I just talk to Dusty for 1 second, Friday? Yo, Dusty, listen, I understand.
Do it
I
quickly, man,
get,
because I want to move on, man.
yeah. Yo, Dusty, I get you, bro. I feel you. But don't forget this. Everybody asks for that Drake, the introspective Drake. So now what you want to do? You asked for what you want and he gave you. You're gonna be an entitled one? Come on, bro. He gave you what people asked for. And now I
Listen,
understand
man.
the context. I understand the context about girl and responding to LeBron. But put it this way.
I don't want to make a long
Suppose
Drake topic, bro. I don't want to make a long Drake topic. I know you are OVO Yachty. I don't mean to cut you off, brother.
I know.
But we're not getting
I'm a
sidetracked to go glaze Drake
Nah,
right now, bro. You know what I'm
I
saying?
know. I know.
Okay,
Sorry, Friday.
I'm
I
gonna let you
know.
go, brother.
Yeah. Stay steady though, Friday. Bless up, you heard?
Bless up, brother.
Sorry about that. Yeah, man.
Salute to OVO Yachty. I don't listen, man. Drake got about an hour of talk on the podcast earlier. We ain't talking about Drake right now, man. Come with some new shit, brother.
Cause Billy Butcher, he done lost his head. Must be in the witchcraft, trying to get a big bag. Spend 100 bands in 1 year, how I did last.
Listen, let's go back to this for a quick second here. Can you guys let me know where the disses are? Because he's spitting, he's doing, he's rapping, I'm gonna shoot you and do this, and I got big bags of this, but like he named it, and I'll show you guys again, just for the clout chasing aspect. Billy Butcherson, top 5 diss. Tell academics he late. Out now, all platforms. Okay, and then he put a link for it. So he's calling top 5 out, but I don't hear the bars.
Fuck the BBL, the wrong surgery, it kill his ass. Think it's Halloween, trick or treat, bare face, forget the mask. Living in the past, hey. We on different timing, SIs, bitch use left eyes, like I'm trying to snipe him. Who your big dog? Hey, I'm trying to hear this idol after candle.
So is he just talking to him through the whole track? The beat is kind of annoying. I'm not even trying to be a hater. It's just the beat is just loud. Maybe I'm getting old.
Rapid fire, we ain't spilling bottles, swimming with the sharks. Couldn't bring no goggles, ain't no peace treaty. For a dead man, forever rivals. Catch the king of the town. We're still the top.
Niggas wasn't even asking for a peace treaty, so I know gang, he ain't talking about top 5. He just named the track top 5 this. Come on, fam. Come on, dog. You can't be serious. You just can't be serious, my guy. Hold on, let me see what y'all are saying here. Y'all feeling this? 1 in the chat if you're feeling this. 2 in the chat if this is crapola, trash, caca. Right? Maybe even if you're on the phone, put the shit emoji in the chat if you think this is trash. All right. Jesus Christ. Down to Earth City done it for the algorithm. Them niggas twerking for listen, bro. See these y'all be having me saying disrespectful shit, man. Them niggas twerking for that algorithm, bro. Hey, it's a song about top 5, but I didn't mention him once.
I missed the first attempt, hey. Still winning, got him in the ground. This ain't Walmart. I can't miss a target. Get your top prize.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. How many minutes are 58 seconds in? There we go.
Can't miss a target. Get your top prize. Nothing like guys. Why you get 3 started? Pull up with the
Bro, this is what I wrote on my list. I wrote this on my list for this, bro. Bruh. Say that again, man. I'm not even being a hater on some Toronto man shit like, oh, well, like, you know, everything that you say. If you came with some Kendrick level shit, I would say, yo, this is fire, bro. And I'm not even, that's too much of a high bar. I'm not even going to expect that from you, homie. If you came with some Chris Brown level shit, Chris Brown rap better than this nigga, bro. Come on, fam. How you get bodied by a singing nigga?
Say Walmart. I can't miss a target. Get your top prize. Nothing like guys. Why you get 3 started? Pull up with the car still in neutral. They ain't get the parking. So many options. Wood, my little hit is sparky. Bump heads. We can run.
One line, bro? You're making me risk a copyright for one line.
Notice why you niggas talking outline like a classroom when the people talking sitting outside your bushes. I'ma get to stalking.
This nigga's on Kendrick Lamar's album, man. He's on Kendrick Lamar's new album. Let me ask ChatGPT something. Is it open? Let's go to ChatGPT. I need to check something because this nigga's on a major release. What the hell is going on around here, man? Let's see. How many sales does Kendrick Lamar GNX have in the US? Let's go, ChatGPT. I need to know this, man. I need to know how much you're wasting this man's time. Holy, bro, you're taking long. Here we go. GNX release, We don't need that information right now. First week sales, 285,000. Y'all see this? Is ChatGPT lying? Didn't they say something about 319,000 or something like that? I was trying to make a point. Now I'm seeing a whole different point getting made up now. What are we doing here, bro? Even if it's just 285,000, like, bro, this is, you know what? They got the lefty gunplay nigga on the album too. So what am I saying? Yes, you put on a bunch of niggas, but you're putting on trash niggas, bro. Sorry, Kendrick. You put on a bunch of guys from the West Coast or from LA. You looked out for the essays and you looked out for Bloods and Crips. But fam, you put on a lot of garbage rappers, bro.
Footsteps, this is like a pep rally. Just get the walking, like Justin Timberlake. They running out of time, marching her like rain.
I'm not even trying to be on some hater shit. Niggas would be like, "Oh, you're from Toronto, you're Dre's Glazer, da 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 da." I know what you're doing, bro. Don't do it, bro. No, fam, be objective, okay? Even the little K Barbs, K Glazers, be objective. You like this? He's connected to Kendrick. I think they're cousins. You like this? No, seriously. You like this? This is your shit. I need to know. We got to be honest in 2025. Holy.
Tongue shuts on the power line, like I'm about to have another baby. Hope I get a boy. Nigga, this ain't Call of Duty. You won't redeploy.
What do y'all rate this on? I'm not listening to any more of it. I'm not doing it, man. I'm not doing it to myself, man. I don't have to live like this. I'm a grown-ass man. I don't have to listen to shit that I don't like. I don't care who you're dissing, bro. You're offending my ears. Scale of 1 to 10. What do y'all think of this track, gang? Entertainment said Fousey had a better song. Way better song. And this the artist formerly known, or the creator formerly known as Fousey Tube. I think his name is Crash Out YNE or something like that now. All right. Got to put some respect on Crash Out's name. You know what I'm saying? 1 to 10, gang. What do y'all rate this on a scale of 1 to 10? All right. 1 being total dog water. Just the shit that comes off of the shit. All right. The parasites. A 10 being a 10. Zeros. Oh my God. Jeez. All in minus 10. Oh no. Oh. Damn. Yolanda Richardson says, Kenny used race to attempt to divide. The oldest trick in the book from the plantation. The object thinker saw the hustle. Yeah. Oh, we feel niggas. Use a house, nigga. Once you go back inside with massa, white boy. I saw it. My flavor vision ain't blurry. Damn. Tough crowd. Yo, Hitta J3. If you see this, this is your metric, okay? I know there's a predominant amount of people that are in here from Toronto, but it's not 80% Toronto people. It's probably like 50%. All right, I watch my analytics from the in the background. All right, it's like 56% Toronto people, and then there's a bunch of people from where you're from. All right, and when I repost this, I want to see people in the comments. Let me know, is this song dog water doo doo? All right, the finest of crapola, or are we really talking about fire? Like, you know. Is this some hot shit? Dylon. 100 Dylons. Peace Love says West Coast music is trash. Don't get me started, because I love me some West Coast music. But there's a lot of crap. But we can say that for everywhere. So let's not even go there. I'm not crashing out today. Maybe on Wednesday we can have the real discussion of if the West Coast is really putting out some fuego. All right. Big salute to I'll give him a salute, all right? Because he's trying. Man, not try a thing, man. He's trying, bro. He's trying. Okay, so salute to Jay Hitta, or Hitta J3, or Jay Hitta 3. That's what Top 5 calls him. Jay Hitta 3. Salute to Jay Hitta 3. Okay, we're moving on. Let's see. Oh, hold on. Just give me a second, gang. I'm gonna see if I can get Icy over here. Go to the link at the top of the chat. You know, low key, I've been trying to just right all my wrongs. The thing is, when it comes to news stories, when people do news stories, they never really go to see the retraction. If there is a retraction, I'll pull up some shit for us right here. Let me pull up some stuff. I spoke to the man in question, aka Icy Springer. let's see. I'll pull it up. I'll show you what I'm looking at on the screen here. And I'm going to play something quick, fast. Just to clean up some business for the boy Icy. I don't got no malice in my heart, man. Is this when he got arrested? Icy. The boy Icy Springer. I don't know if everybody's tapped in, okay? This is not that easy for me to do a breakdown on this gentleman because technically he's Instagram famous? Instagram known. Okay? I can't, like, famous would be pushing it, okay? I'm not famous. I've heard that word before, but I'm like, yo, wait, don't say that. Yuck. Until you see me pull up in the Maserati, do not ever say that word to me. But this nigga think he famous. He think he crazy famous. He's infamous. Let's do that. Infamous. Okay, that's an easier way to explain who this gentleman is. But Icy Springer has seemed to get himself into a little bit of problems. I've interviewed him in the past. What he usually do? What does he do? How do I explain this to the people of what Icy Springer does? He basically during the pandemic, there was an influx, or there was a higher rate of people going on Instagram Live. Okay, everybody was in the house, everybody was glued to their phones, so it was way easier for us to be up on Instagram Live doing our thing. Okay, during that time, a lot of people rose to Instagram stardom, let's say. Right? There was people who were creating like podcasts right on. My bad. I'm slow walking the dog too much on this. I had to drain the baby. Let me ask you something, bro. About your boy. What's up with your boy Icy, man?
Why do you guys keep saying my boy?
Because you be going on live with this
Toronto,
nigga.
Toronto is the funniest place. Everybody says, yo.
I'm waiting for him to pull up. Let me see if I can find the actual news story. If I clip this over Icy's degenerate behavior. This is from 7 months ago. Holy shit, man. I'm trying to do some cleanup, but we'll move on. And then when Icy's ready to pull up, then we'll get into it. Okay. Oh, no. He just seen it. Give us a second, gang. Okay, we're gonna get him to get over here into the conversation. We'll clean up some shit. All right, we'll start the new year's off right. Let me see if I can get to the good part. Thumbnails to use. All the different things that you want to know is in the app. She was victim. Okay, here we go. Now he's not my friend anymore. And I'm saying to myself, we're gonna play cleanup today. This nigga's got a lot of beef with a lot of niggas. And eventually the other shoe might drop. And here we are. Instagram socialite Icy Springer arrested in MTL for domestic abuse allegations. Dun, dun, dun. Now, this is the original domestic abuse charge. She was victim in 2016. Now, for the first slide here, I'm going to have to put myself as a full screen for a quick second because there's one part of the slide that there's some titty showing. So we're not going to do that.
So on the 22nd of May, this guy came to my house unannounced and we got into a physical altercation. He came to my house because I wasn't answering.
Okay, so you get the point. There was a bunch of shit that was happening with Icy. I'm not going to go through the shit of playing this all over again and blah, blah, blah. There was some girl that was trying to expose him. All types of shit. Okay? Let me forward this a bit. I got to let up my cat.
So this happening, this guy actually shows up to the front of my house.
In Montreal. I'm trying to find a pic with him and Shorty. Okay, and pray for her. Please pray for this woman, all right? Because I really hope that this isn't the woman that they're talking about who he put the pause on in Montreal. Please. Because she seemed like a very sweet girl. They were both living together in her mom's basement, if I'm not mistaken. I'm breaking bear shit in here. Okay, so hopefully he's going to pull up just now. And then we can clear up everything. You know what I'm saying? Because, listen, man. Here we go. There we go. Here we go. Here we go.
You got me?
We need you now.
Say that then. Thank you for having me.
Yo, listen, man. I was telling the audience earlier, a lot of times when people do news stories, you do the story, the headline goes out, but then people rarely ever come back and do the retraction. Or when we do a retraction, it doesn't get as much views as the original headline.
Turn that down for me. Correct.
All right.
True.
Hold on, make sure that that's not playing there in the background, because
yeah, mute. This one time mute. Yeah, that tends to happen that happens a lot in media, where they put up one thing but they rarely put up a follow-up. You know what I mean? Especially like think
are in
about
the
it.
media.
Most definitely, but like even in like mainstream media, they talk about when someone gets charged, but they don't talk about when they get acquitted. It's rare, in most cases, criminal cases, like so yeah. But what's going on?
Let's clean it up, bro, because remember I did the story. I know you weren't too happy when you seen that, and I went crazy. I was in your chat a few times. I was going crazy. You know what I'm saying? I was having a little bit too much fun with it. Let's clear it up, because you're saying none of that shit is real. A lot of that shit is bullshit.
To a degree.
Talk to me.
Well, you know what? Okay, so my thing is this, right? Off the top, I remember seeing an episode on your channel, and you were speaking with your co-host Dusty in regards to a situation that I was going through, and basically I felt like the way how y'all reported it was wrong. Your sources weren't like 100% credible. And I don't know if you actually took the time out to reach out to the quote unquote victim or the person who was alleging all these things on me, to hear what they had to say directly. But
No.
you know what I mean? You didn't, right?
No, I went off the blogs, bro.
Okay, say that then. All right, clear. Fair enough. But even if you just went off the blogs, you'd be able to notice, and my main thing is this, okay? So they came up with a bunch of allegations or a bunch of woo on my name on this one platform, and they said that Icy Springer is on the run for allegedly domestic assault or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then I end up in Montreal. People see me in Montreal, and then I'm on live, and then out of nowhere, I end up in they say Icy Springer's in jail. I'm in custody. They seize my 10K. I go to jail for 6 days in Montreal in a total different province.
Hold on. I don't mean to interrupt you. I'm laughing at a certain thing. I'm not laughing at your story. Continue, and then I'll tell you what I was laughing at.
Okay, say that then. So yeah, I go to jail for 6 days in a total different province, and then I get liberated. And then when I get outside, I see on your page, and not only your page, but a lot of other pages. But I take yours serious because when it comes to YouTube and woo, you know what I mean? Not even woo. Overall, y'all number one. You guys are the most. You know what I mean? You guys have a lot of impact on the city.
Thank you.
I took that. You know what I mean? So, and what I seen was basically y'all was saying that I got charged in Montreal for a domestic. Icy Springer got charged for a domestic, but that never really happened. Now, regardless of whatever was reported on the blogs in Toronto from a victim in Toronto saying things on my name, you know what I mean? And these are
alleged victim.
Alleged victim. Yeah, alleged victim. And I'm going to break that down with you too after, you know what I mean? If you ask the right questions, we'll go there. But long story short, y'all saying I got charged for domestic when I was in Quebec. And that's false. I got charged for extortion. I was on the run since 2019, right? And 2019 in Montreal. I got charged in November 14th. I got charged for B&E and an extortion. And they gave me my own bail, right? So I get out and I'm on a bunch of conditions. Up until 2020, I'm living in Montreal and I'm reporting to the police station in Laval, right? And then I go to trial for the B&E charges. They drop them. But I'm still before the courts and on conditions for the extortion.
Right.
This is early 2020. And that's when I say, fuck it, I can't do this no more. And I run back to Toronto.
Watch the cursing, but keep going.
Sorry, my bad.
Right.
Right. So I run
just the F-bombs. You can say shit, but watch the F-bombs. Keep going.
Okay. Yeah. So, and then I followed back to Toronto, and I'm here for 4 years, literally in Ontario for 4 years. And then something just says woo, woo, woo in my head, basically. And I go over there to handle some business in Quebec. I go back to Quebec thinking I could keep a deep cover, low profile. But, you know, and then they ended up catching up with me, right? And then so when they catch up with me, it's like this individual has a warrant in Montreal. They have no jurisdiction. I ain't kill nobody, ain't do no woo woo. Right? So they pulled up on me for a warrant, and then I ran. You get it? And then like a whole bunch. That's why my face was fucked up. When you guys see me, they tried to George Floyd me, but he put his knee on my eye right here, so I caught a mini stroke. That's why my eye was twitching like that, right? They seized my money.
Stroke?
Oh yeah, I felt like it because I had no control over the eye Friday. I'll never lie to you.
Damn.
Right? So I was experiencing symptoms like from a stroke, but I'm back. My shit back. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's like, so basically I ran, and because I ran, I got the, evading arrest charge. And then on top of that, I had the outstanding, missing bail and the extortion charge, right? And so that's the situation the matter I was dealing with out there. And you guys are saying I got arrested for a domestic. I'm not 100 watts, bro. 100 watts is the guy who got arrested for the domestic, for the alleged domestic from Killer T. I ran the story, but y'all just happened to not pick it up, but I know you guys were aware, but yeah, it wasn't me.
Okay, so here's what I was laughing at earlier.
Talk to me.
The store incident, when you were in the store and you're like, yo, I'm on this, I forgot what you said. You were quoting a lyric of somebody or something, some kind of Instagram skit talking about crack. And I heard the shit and I was like, we got the content. We got the content, nephew. You were not happy about that, bro. That's what I was laughing at. Because when you mentioned Montreal, I remember you in the Depanneur. You were on live. You were wilding out during that time, fam. You got to admit, you're kind of crashing out during that time.
Oh, for sure. Well, yeah, okay.
A little bit.
To a degree, yeah. Internet crash out, yeah.
No, but like your day to day, like you when I see you on the line, you just didn't seem as like now you look like more vibrant. Everything looked like back together. You know what I'm saying? Pause. Your skin's looking better and everything. You know what I'm saying? But during that time, your skin was swooping in and like you just look like you're stressed, my guy.
Yeah, 6 days, bro. I was in Montreal, not bored, RDP, this jail called RDP, and I didn't eat for 6 days Friday. I'm stressed out. My girlfriend is telling me, yo, you were doing this, you're doing that. The blogs are posting you. I don't know if I'm gonna make it home. I don't know my situation because the range that the charges that I was facing, how long, so it's just like of course the nigga was stressed out. Ain't eat for 6 days. Let me stress that. And the cops, they dealt with me rough. So I kind of look fucked up, but yeah.
So now this whole thing with the gal, you said you wanted to clean that up.
Indeed. Y'all, I'm on live right now with Freddie Ricky Dread. We on the We Love Hip Hop live right now. Y'all tune in on YouTube if you want to see what the chat's saying over there. Right. I just wooed that. Yep. I did want to clear it up with the girl, indeed. You have some questions for me, sir?
Yeah. So did you catch the DV?
DV. Okay, now I'm gonna keep it funky with you. No, I ain't catch no DV with her, man. Now, in the past, I have, right? And these are things that I'm definitely not proud of, right? But it's like, okay, say that, then like, I'm own up. I'm gonna admit to it. You know what I'm saying? Never lame vibe in a sense. So in the past, yeah, the last DV I caught with her was in 2022. And this was, I was at the Drake concert, the OVO Drake concert, and then they kicked my door down in August. This was my first year when I was doing show business. I went to the South for 4 months.
Damn.
Ever since then, and then when I went to jail in August, and I came out in December of 2022. Ever since then, I'll tell you this Friday, and I'll tell y'all, ain't even woo like that with that woman. I learned my lesson because that wasn't my first rodeo. So it's like, they kick my door down. They separate me from my dog, my children, woo woo. And then I had so much in my heart, but when I got outside, I ain't woo like that with her, like whenever Yeah. So I never ever got physical with her or any like that. You know what I'm saying?
So, okay, you mentioned going away for 4 months after the whole motion started going on, right? Because when you first started, and I was playing some videos earlier, when you first started during the pandemic, bro.
Yeah.
Like you know, your Instagram is still lit, but that was like the move. You kind of started to push the wave of everybody getting on the gram, having wild Instagram live sessions and stuff. You started that. Okay.
You think?
Or you made it popular. You didn't start it, but you made it popular. You made
Okay,
people
say
want
that
to
then.
try to match your numbers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, I say
Organic
all that
numbers.
to say, organic numbers, because your shit keeps on getting deleted, so they got to be organic, right?
100%. Yeah.
I say all of that to say, you get locked up for 4 months. Everybody probably knows your face more than even before.
Yeah.
How's that, fam? When everybody knows your face.
Well, it's crazy because you bring that up. It's well, when I went to jail and I landed on a popular range, right? I seen 21 Neat, Rolex on me, a whole bunch of people, right? And certain people kind of recognized me and noticed me from my show type shit, right? But yeah, it ain't really nothing. It's really had like in regards to that situation, my popularity and whatever I do on Instagram ain't even woo, but in the public, I get recognized and noticed, and that's something that I don't like. You know what I mean? Especially the fact that I'm underpaid for all the entertainment that I've given. So I'm just popular and I get recognized, but sometimes I want to keep a low-key profile. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, because it's easy for me to go viral on Reddit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Okay, I'm gonna put your feet to the fire right now.
Yeah.
A song just dropped a few days ago. We spoke about it on your Instagram live last night.
Yeah.
We spoke about it. And you said, I never listened to the 100 watts 2024 wrap up. Have you
I put
listened
that
to
on
it
my
yet?
grandchildren. I put that on my grandchildren Friday that I don't have yet. I would never do that. My first $1 million I ain't touched yet. I haven't taken it in yet. So no, I haven't. You know, yeah, no, I haven't Friday. I haven't.
You got to hear it, bro. I'm not trying to incite nothing because, you know, I think we could keep it a friendly fire. You know,
I got to hear it.
You got to hear it,
Why
bro.
do you think? Why do I have to hear it Friday? Why do you
violated you, my nigga? He violated you,
How,
bro.
Why do you think he violated me? Okay, let's get to this, Kate. Why would he attack me so much or on the track and violate me? Why do you think he did that?
Bro, I don't know.
Talk to me.
I don't know what the root of you guys' beef is. Maybe you can.
No, but maybe it's important. Come on now. If I'm gonna take it in and you're gonna stress for me to take it in and you woo.
No, my nigga, like he said wild shit about like, you know, this happened to you and why you do this and like, and I think like sometimes you'd be trying to think that I'm stupid, bro, because I know you had to listen to that, bro.
I'm telling you on my life, on my freedom, me I run for. I never listened to it, Benjamin. I listen to it. Yo, listen. Hey, Friday, let me keep funky with you right now. I ain't gonna fake the funk. 40 Cal Keys, 6 Baggers made a diss track. Ain't listen to that. Snoopy made a diss track. Ain't listen to that. Woo, I don't listen to it. That's how I stay focused. You know what I mean? I just blood. Cause these niggas ain't even on my level. And you know what I mean? And so that was my whole woo from the beginning. Yeah, I ain't listened to it. I never listened to theirs. They ain't listened to his. And I have reasons. But his specifically, I would listen to it. I would have if he had done it earlier. You know, because he mentioned me so much. Like you said, he be talking about this, then he follows back and takes a shot at Icy. Boom, boom, boom. You should have just gave me my own track. You know,
he should have took all your disses and just put it on one verse alone, because he kept on going back and forward, he talked about you, hit a few other people, and then he was like, oh yeah, by the way, Icy.
Now, Friday, my question for you again. My question again for you. Let me take a shot of this woo right here.
I'm gonna take
Why do you think he was trying to get me so much?
Because you guys got I don't know, internet beef, bro.
Because I gunned him on the internet, right? It started on the internet.
You posted the picture with the crusty thing.
I didn't post a picture,
boogers, bro. It was boogers, fam. I have boogers.
You can lane vibe all you want, but everybody know that they know it was kicked up stuff. All right. It is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't, and it's deeper than that. But I'll say this: it's something that between you and I, the situation, the feud between Watts and I, it all started because, and the people listening, right, tuned in, it started because he invited me as a guest on his show, and because I didn't show up, he chose to make a private matter public and ridicule me, insult me, right? And then, so he started taking shots at me on his story, like, Icy Springer. What kind of man puts his hand on his mother? Talking about, and then I started taking my shots. You know what I mean? And so that is what it is. It started on the internet as us being media guys, because I put down the microphone. This is what I do. I don't know what to put this nigga in the studio for.
Cap, but keep going.
No. When I rap, I do it in the car with the instrumental rap running. I do it on Instagram Raw.
Right.
I don't go to the studio like that. I don't go on Spotify. I got one song on Spotify.
Where was your post with you rapping, bro? Where was that? Is it on your own page?
To be real with you, that was on the page that just got packed. Yeah.
I should have downloaded that shit.
They get it right to be. Yeah.
Damn, bro.
And also, I have to, while I'm up here on the Woo #1, you know what I mean? This is YouTube right here, right? I'll say that the cover art was disrespectful. I seen a bunch of guys that wasn't really as relevant in 2024 compared to, you know what I mean? And they put me on the corner, but they want to talk about me the way how they talk about me. So that's why I ain't even woo like that towards that track. You know what I'm saying, Friday?
Let's pull it up. I'm going to pull it up.
Say that, then.
Hold on. It
was
on the Toronto Rappers page, right?
Yeah, on Toronto Rappers, I'm cropped out. I'm right beside Sav 4.
See your crop out.
Come on, crop out. Pissed off, upset, feel waves. Will be okay.
Too much fun with some stupid shit right now.
His YouTube page is We Love Hip Hop. Y'all go to We Love Hip Hop, and then you just click it, and you see that he live right now. I think Trudeau's the headline.
Yeah. Big head Trudeau's on the thumbnail. Where's the cover? Hold on, let me find this damn cover.
You gotta you see the picture of him, then you scroll that shit. But yeah, it's crazy because you gonna make a 2024 wrap up, and you gonna mention me the way how you mention me, and you put me over here. Like I deserve that spot right there, 100%. Nigga got me fucked up.
Man, did you
it's right there.
Yeah. But I don't think the picture is in here.
Yeah, no, you go.
Oh, there it is. Boom. Man's crop out, fam. Well, I'm crop out too, bro. What are we talking about?
It's an idiot thing.
Hold on, let me go to the right page. I know I don't like going on your ops pages while you're here, bro. But
no, that's okay. This is show business. I ain't watching no face.
This is why you have to do YouTube, fam. I'm telling you, fam. This is how
2025.
You can get down like this on YouTube, bro. You know what I'm saying? I know fam. I watch your stream, bro. I watch your streams, bro. Even sometimes I watch from my Finsta. You know what I'm saying? Just so
say that, me,
right? But I see you taking the secondary phone. Okay, now let me go pull up this phone. Bruh, if you're on YouTube, you could just pull up the thing, bro.
I know, but you know what it is? I'm not that computer savvy as you guys. You know what I'm saying? But I can learn, though.
You can learn, fam. You're a smart guy, bro. So, okay, let's take a look. Okay, let's find. Let's see who we could identify here. There's look at Chroma's big time Chroma's all the way up in the corner, fam. Come on, bro.
Yeah, and we got a bunch of nobodies. You see, look, we got this girl K Salvatore up there. We got Bless Famous. K Salvatore right beside Big Slime, indeed.
Okay.
All right, and then under Doovie, we have this woman named Bless Famous and her girlfriend. They're only popular or even relevant because they were, on my show. I dissected their story. It was like a saga, and. Yeah, but whatever, bro. And I'm not saying they shouldn't be there, but their placement compared to mine, god damn.
Okay, let's find a few more people here.
Hey, we on YouTube right now.
Who's this? Right next to the Bundog. I can't see the.
Yeah, I don't even know who that is. I don't know who that is.
Damn, and they should have used the top 5 picture without him covering his face.
All that too. You know what? Whoever did the cover art should get fired and send the money back if they got paid.
Is this Double M right over here in the corner?
Blow right? Yeah, see her there?
Yeah, so he didn't mention Double M.
Okay. I wouldn't know that because I ain't even woo like that. But you see what I'm trying to say? That's why I never took it in. It wasn't It's not there for me Friday, especially for me to take it in and let it scramble my brain and make me feel obligated to woo. I mean, that's I ignore that. Remember to Pillar B and Pyrex, they have a song called Mina Response. It was the 2024 Caravana anthem. That's my 2025 motto for certain things. People that I yellow taped in the past and they're not even stepping properly, I don't even woo like that. I'd be madman. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? No.
I hear you, bro. Hold on. Look at this. Look at this. They took the shittiest picture of me right there in the corner. I'm there like pinched up in the corner, bro. And then you got your whole big paws face in there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I get cropped out. My face, right? Like it should replace the guy who's beside, like, bro, I don't know. I should be beside where Tory Lanez is.
No, this is where you need to be.
Exactly.
Right next to right where Real Toronto News is. This is supposed to be you.
That's what I'm saying.
He spent most time on you, bro.
You got me fucked up. Okay. Yeah, I gotta.
And see, one thing when you get on this YouTube stuff, that's when you gotta learn to watch the language. Okay, I got. Okay, more news stories to get to. Are you going to respond once you stop the song?
Say that again.
Are you going to respond once you stop faking like you ain't hear the song?
To be real with you, I ain't fake the funk with you. I never heard the song, so and I kind of did respond because it's not like I pulled a Jay-Z Drake and I'm quiet. My response is what I said. But as far as me going into the booth and doing something like, no, I ain't making no music. And
studio for you know we can line up the studio, bro, free of charge, bro.
Yo, Hancho, it's funny because you're offering me that. Hancho said that he paid for the studio session, right? And but it's not even like that. Nigga ain't even trying to woo like that, right? Because it's a 2024 wrap up, and it's crazy. He should have just made a diss track for me. At that point, I would have looked at it a little bit different. But it's a 2024 wrap up. It's just all over the place. He should have did that when I put him in his place and I made him run. Because listen, you gotta understand, Freddie. We were up there on a live. Okay, it's on my page, Icy Springer on YouTube on my channel. We were on a live, 700 people in there last year. And he's there ranting and raving about Killer T's chain. But while he's doing that, I swear it was Honcho or somebody. And they're like, yo, oh, what not? And because I'm there pouring up my 1800. And then they bring it to my attention. He got this woo on his nose. After that happened, the nigga disappeared. He resurfaced. Yeah, come sir. Yeah, I'm like, come sir. He's like, Icy, are you serious? Icy, are you serious? He disappeared. And then when I started going through my shit, then the nigga, he forwarded out. Then when I got out of jail after 6 days, he disappeared again. And then he comes back with this 2024 wrap up. I don't respect it.
Hey, bro.
Yeah.
Listen, I'll send you, you know what I'll do? I'll do a transcript of it since you don't want to listen.
Jeez.
I'll do a Rap Genius transcript of it. And
right now?
Not now.
Oh.
It's gonna take me some time. Because you don't want to hear it, right? But maybe I can send you like the bars and you can read it.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't want to do that. I want to break some things down to you right now, okay?
Talk to me.
In regards to like, in regards to,
I'll be just playing with you, fam. Pause. I just, I mess around.
Yeah. I know what you're saying because I know you're being sarcastic, but me, I'm being serious.
Before you go, because Icy, I messed with you, fam. No matter how much I've gone crazy, I've dissed you a bunch of times online and shit like that. I've gone crazy. I could admit that, and because of that, I will apologize. This is what I brought you.
Likewise, because me too. I talked my fair shit. I wooed, right? So I apologize as well, man.
Yeah,
I never liked
you. Yeah. So say what you're saying, fam.
What I'm saying is this: the receipts. Put it down. Thank you. Appreciate it. It goes like this, because I'm doing a dissection with you in a sense, and it's me. They had some receipts on this guy, OUTTA. What do you? I always tell him to go suck your mother, right? That guy who has the whatever page, right? So this guy, he posted a series of things. He posted some voice notes of the girl talking to him. And he also, and I swear you had that. Like, I swear you posted that in your channel too. Like, you went on his page and you did all that.
I reacted to it. I was feeling it earlier.
So I thought we were going to react to it again because I could break it down for you. But if not, you don't have to do that if you ain't prepared. But I'm going to let you know because, like, you know, certain things, right? I'll just say this to you. Certain things are true, but they're old. Or it's totally fabricated. You understand what I'm trying to say?
I hear you. Hold on. I'm pulling this up right now.
Yeah. Because I can't really woo off the top of my head. But to generalize it, that ain't what it come down to. Especially, and I can even explain and break down the whole fucking the doorbell cameras. Me standing there on the doorbell. I wish those motherfuckers had audio.
And because you've been avoiding me. Then the next morning, I just felt that this guy was just fucking with my life. So I went and I sent his girl a video of me and him together recently. At this point, like, he calls my mom's phone and he's yelling, like, she has him on speaker. He's yelling, telling her to tell me to come outside. And at this point, I'm scared. He was just at my house the day before, and I'm like, what the fuck? And I didn't call the police. And I was coming back again. So my mom, my mom did what she had to do because my mom's sick and tired of this guy.
So am I playing? I'm playing from the right part, right?
Keep on going, brother.
Okay. Give me one
show
second.
Business, y'all.
So my mom goes and she calls the police. The police
salute to T.TV.
end up pulling up and they see my face from the day before, and then they tell me, like, yeah, he's not even allowed to be here. So he just racked up a whole bunch of other charges. In the midst of this happening, this guy actually shows up to the front of my house. The police see him and they chase him away like he got. So on the 22nd.
Oh yeah. But don't make her lie. It wasn't her mom. It was her who called boy them. She's so sophisticated. Trust me. But and I did ran into my fucking Beamer.
Watch the F-bombs, please.
Oh, my bad. Right. And then Montreal, me I go. But yeah, continue though. Play all of them, and then we gonna woo this.
Yeah. I'm gonna skip my reaction because we don't have to hear me react again.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck is going on or whatever.
Janae.
Oh,
and yo, my bad. That wasn't Janae's. My bad. My apologies, and my apologies to Janae, man.
Wait, hold on. Wait. You made a mistake.
Because I think I made a mistake when I was reporting on it on the first time. This is why I do this, man. Rather than just be like, oh, okay, here's my retraction story. Okay, go run with that, and nobody sees that. Talk to you directly. More people will be able to get to hear you clear it up than just a little shitty retraction story.
Indeed, and I appreciate you giving me the opportunity to woo.
Oh,
can I say one thing? Because I'm over here with 73 people on the IG, and someone goes, "Why would you run, fam?" Because the only thing that I was guilty of in that moment was breach of probation. Because the nigga wasn't supposed to woo for 3 years, but we were wooing regardless. You get what I'm trying to say? But that ain't what it come down to. Like she said, I was just with him a couple days ago, and I sent a picture of us together to his girlfriend, and that's why me and my girlfriend pulled up, and she knew I was gonna pull up, but I never knew that the feds were gonna be there. But realistically, I never went there Friday. I'll tell you this right now, and all of y'all, to go there and do nothing like on no tip. I wasn't on no I was really just trying to speak with the gal them and woo. Yeah. And then I see this and I just left because there's nothing you could say to these crackers because they already woo. I'm me, and there's a fucking order that says there's no woo woo, even if she's like woo. You get what I'm trying to say? So that's what the only thing I was guilty of was a breach of probation. Anything else was fabricated because the bitch was upset. And let me tell you why she was upset, because you probably don't even know. Because I don't even think OUTTA even reported that. Me, I made the petty mistake of using my platform and, posting somebody in a manner. And, I put a lengthy caption with her and her friend. And that's what set everything off. You get what I'm trying to say? And that's why she sent the picture to my girl. And then I'm like, holy, and my girl starts to explode. I'm like, I can explain. Let me pull up. And then it just, and even Vegas, I remember Vegas, that piece of he said, I don't even know why he would have pulled up. You know what I mean? But that's the truth right there.
Listen, bro, it's always good to get both sides of the story. Shorty gave her side. She sent or leaked a whole voice message. So just to hear from your side, clean. Last question I have on this, okay? Because I got to move on to other news stories and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Say that then.
Last question I have on this. What are we going to do what can we do to get you and Snoopy to get to a common ground? Because Snoopy was going hard in the paint.
Bro,
he had
me
like
and Snoopy
t-shirts
going
for
to common
sales.
ground. That's just like Drake and Kendrick Lamar. You heard? Because they 20 verse iced me. 20 verse Drake to me. That's what they did to me. because I was drinking from 2022 up until now. And then this nigga that come out of nowhere, they had to boom, boom. All you guys, all you media outlets, psh, psh, psh. Then this guy was the face of it, right? That's what they did with Kendrick. They set it up with Metro Boomin, Future. You got ASAP Rocky, The Weeknd, everybody doing all this weird shit. Then Kendrick came out. And that's what, so no, to answer, there's nothing. Nothing. But we're not enemies. We ain't enemies.
Right.
Right? Because ain't trying to woo like that, but I'm not gonna lane vibe. Once you
Yeah,
woo like
yeah.
that with, because you know what it is? He ain't
You had the t-shirts for sale and stuff. That was crazy. I actually got one.
He ain't have to take
I
it
just
that
never wore
far.
it. Yo, see that? See how I know I'm a good nigga. I never even wore the t-shirt, dog. I have one.
Oh, you have one, eh?
Yeah, I never wore it.
You're a piece of shit for that, bro. Yo, you
What do
guys
you
all want
mean?
to say,
I
why
didn't
you
go cop it.
no
A
t-shirt,
nigga
bro?
gave it to me. I'm not gonna say who gave it to me.
Okay. Well, regardless,
I'm not
though,
going out
bro.
my way to go cop no t-shirt off of
Did you
somebody.
see my t-shirts that I made?
No, but I would like to see.
Yeah, my t-shirts are deadly. They were yellow tape, bro. That you wouldn't like my t, but whatever. It's all good. I'm past that with Snoopy. However, when because listen, before that happened, we were at Ronnie's concert.
Right.
You get me? And you know, I was actually genuine with him. So for that to happen to me and the way how he went about it, you know, that had me fucked up. Especially now I'm free and I'm like, my nigga, come dissect the situation. Or not try to dissect me in my absence, right? No, midday present. But he didn't want to do that. He wanted to start a feud to keep the woo going. We could have had the views on a, you know what I mean, and ask me shit directly, but whatever. So to answer your question, nah. Ain't even trying to woo like that. You know what I'm saying.
Well, listen, man, I just want more peace in 2025 for all of us out here, man. We're gonna do our best for everybody to make peace. You see how, like, right now, how we made peace?
Yeah.
And we're not even gonna get into it, okay? Because I'm gonna end the session here.
Hold on.
I'll even make peace with Gutsy.
Oh, yo, y'all heard that?
Y'all can clip that.
Say that, Dad. Hey, I'm gonna repost that like 40 times, or at least 6 times. Say that, Dad. Y'all heard that? He said, you know, 2025, he on a different woo to the point that he extended like basically an olive branch to Gutsy Guts. Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, I ain't got no issues with nigga, and you know what I'm saying. If we see each other on road, then I'll just dap him up.
So realistically, you guys haven't seen each other ever since you guys stopped working with each other.
Like one time, at like one concert.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I wanted to say one last thing before we get out of here. You see the you know, the doorbell footage, right?
Mm-hmm.
That cam footage, bro. In your opinion, I'll just say this though. That was the day that, like, if she knew I was pulling up type shit. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
And then they called the feds. So it's like, I don't know, bro. Like, they're just trying to make it seem worse than it actually was, because I never ever, I'm being real with you, Friday. If I was gonna do anything to the girl, I would have did it right as I came out of jail at Christmas in 2022. After I got, you know what I mean? But I put that shit past me. I'm gonna let you know that right now, 100%, right? So it's like the bit tell lies. And there's way more. I can only imagine what the fuck fall with it. I'll leave it at that, because they was pissed off the way how I dealt with them in the moment when I yellow taped them, publicly ridiculed them on my platform. So they tried. That's why she sent the video to YG of me kissing her, admiring her body, and they tried to say Icy was woo woo woo. You remember that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was really upset. So she went police and public, telling the police lies, this, that, but whatever. It is what it is. Thank you for having me.
It's old shit, man. It's old shit, man.
It's old shit.
Listen, yeah. I'll be tapping in, bro. I'm gonna be watching. I'll be tapping into your lives, bro, as usual. You know what I'm saying? Go follow up Icy Springer for now on Icy Springer Showbiz. Okay?
Indeed.
I say that for now because I don't know, bro. Your pages always get packed, bro.
2025, we're gonna follow the guidelines.
Yeah, man. We gotta get you right, bro. You know what I'm saying? Holler at me behind the scenes, fam.
I most definitely will. I just landed my plane, yeah?
Yes, sir.
Indeed. We need you now.
We need you now, brother. You done know. Salute to Icy Springer, man. Yeah, man. I like Icy, man. You know what I'm saying? Even though we have our disagreements and stuff like that, he's highly entertaining, man. You know, he's I would call a complicated individual. Very misunderstood. I think I got one more story I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna save this smiley story for the next live. I just want to show y'all something quick, fast. All right, let me see. Make sure my screen is good. RayGun. She's not done. All right, we spoke about RayGun on this live stream a few times. We've spoken about her on the podcast. That's the Australian breakdancer. She got the moves. Last time that we spoke about RayGun, she was suing a comedy skit place or a comedy club for a skit that they were doing because they were doing a parody of her, and she didn't like it. It hurt her feelings. So she sued them. Oh, and also, by the way, the money that was coming from this comedy event was going to a woman's shelter, but she didn't care because her feelings were hurt. So I got another video. I don't know, maybe it's because I've been talking about RayGun that she's been popping up in my algorithm. And listen, I put her under the category of trash human, but let me show y'all what I'm looking at right here. It's just nasty shit. I gotta end off with something international here. And this is courtesy of Lewis Spears. My algorithm's all over the place, yo.
And the things that it has sparked.
New year, and RayGun is still lying about being okay with legally protected parodies.
I love all the creativity and the interpretations and the things that it has sparked off, you know, be it like the celebration dance at the end of a sports game, or if it's a t-shirt, or if it's a windscreen wipers.
This is the same woman who I'm pretty sure at the time of this recording was going back and forth in a legal battle with comedians and comedy venues for doing her dance, for interpreting her work, and for parodying her. And here she is on red carpet events.
They're going to give an update also on those people from the comedy club. They're going to play a clip from them somewhere in here soon. We'll get to it.
Or who knows what event, talking about how much she loves parodies. But what does she think about parody merchandise?
I have already seen Christmas decorations. I've seen a RayGun nutcracker.
Watch the cap.
I've seen RayGun baubles and things go on the tree. Some of them are really nice. I want some of these because some people, if they're gonna use my image to make these beautiful things, can they at least give me some free copies?
Yeah.
Right? Send me some. You know, can I get a couple of, free products? If you're going to use me doing sorry, copyright infringement, not trying to do it, my bad.
And maybe some royalties.
Ooh! Nailed it. But it is good to hear that you are okay with parody merchandise. With that in mind, 1 second, I'll be right back.
Hold on, we're going to not. He's doing his thing. He's a comedian, but let's chill. We're not doing all that.
Enthusiasm, I'm sure demanding even more money from legally protected parody merch is going to go down really well in the public's eye. I'm sure your publicist is impressed with your...
We also just got a cease and desist from RayGun. Apparently you did a trademark pose.
Yeah.
And now all the donation money actually has to cover the legal costs.
She does usually send threats to charity events. I forgot that. It's been a tough few weeks for RayGun, and after this controversy, it's had a lot of people scrutinizing how she even made it into the Olympics. And in this video, I'm going to have a look at how she was accepted and go through the conspiracy theory that many people are writing in the comments of all of my videos, that RayGun actually cheated her way into the Olympics, and it was all a scam.
All us judges talked about how she was going to get smashed, absolutely smashed.
Of course, all of those claims are alleged, hearsay, and not asserted by me. We're just going to have a look at it. I'm Lewis Spears.
Okay, so here's the thing. I'm going to do 2 polls for this. This is how disgusting this is. I'm going to do 2 polls for this. Right now, I'm asking, is RayGun a trash human? I just want to just get that off the top because I think she is, and I just want to get that off.
Gonna be a laugh. Before we take a look at the claims that RayGun cheated her way into the Olympics, you got to feel a little bit sorry for her. It's been a rough end of the year for RayGun. I mean, everyone has been making fun of her over the holiday period. She probably thought we were all going to take a break, but even Netflix has been getting in on the RayGun roast.
Give it up for Australian breakdancer RayGun. Hi, Ray.
So remember, she sued a comedy club, a little comedy club in Australia, because they hurt her feelings. They're doing a parody of her doing this and whatever. She wanted $10,000. They made $500. She didn't care. She wants her legal fees covered. But now Netflix has this comedy special where they're actually showing a parody of Miss RayGun.
What's up? What's up? Woo! Yeah. Hey, if your name's RayGun, why do you dance like you're being tased?
If you thought that RayGun had even a little bit of a chance of a claim against Steph Broadbridge when it came to her parody show, this clip from Netflix really blows that out of the water. Of course, parody via comedy is completely legal. And you can see here that Netflix is just rubbing it in RayGun's face. They're doing her dance. They've got her costume
Even
on.
Netflix
They're
don't like
calling her RayGun. They're implying that it is her, and that's perfectly legal because it is parody. It's even happening at a comedy show, and it's happening at like a multi-million-dollar event. If this was illegal, Netflix would not allow it to play.
A 2024 legend who got the Olympic breakdancing canceled. RayGun, your moves were so bad when the Special Olympics saw them, they were like, you know what? It's okay to say the word re.
Oh, Lord. Okay, so let's get to more of why she's a piece of shit. And now I'm going to start another poll.
And now that brings us to the great conspiracy theory, because I've been seeing this in comment sections under every one of my videos, in comment sections under every single post about RayGun. People are convinced that she cheated her way into the Olympics, and this is the conspiracy theory that other people are saying, not me. The conspiracy is that RayGun, being a PhD educated academic with a specialization in breakdancing and the scene, used her know-how to set up several different government bodies that were in charge of the selection process that decided who was going to go to the Olympics.
Y'all understand that? Let's rewind just a little bit because it's a lot.
A PhD.
She has a PhD. She has a PhD in breakdancing. That's crazy.
Educated academic with a specialization in breakdancing and the scene, used her know-how to set up several different government bodies that were in charge of the selection process that decided who was going to go to the Olympics. Her husband, a man named Sammy Free, is also a breakdancer who happens to be her coach. The biggest part of this claim is that RayGun's husband, who's her coach, was on the judging panel that made the decision to let RayGun win all of her battles and send her all the way to the Olympics, even though she was nowhere near qualified and would definitely lose. That is the claim. And this claim spread like wildfire all across the internet right after the Olympics. I'm sure you've heard of it before, and I'm sure that a lot of people watching this video actually believe it. I had a look at it and I thought, well, this sounds pretty compelling, and so did many other people, to the point where Change.org had a petition taken down by the Olympics who called it defamatory. The petition...
Wow. That's crazy. This is how much they're trying to just push this theory down. Like, listen, man, y'all got to take that down, man. That's lies. You're telling lies. You're lying on old Rachel.
Research into it. So have a lot of other people, including this amazing creator called Flesh Simulator, did a deep dive into this thing, and that is not true at all. RayGun did not qualify because her husband was on the judging panel. She did not set up her own government bodies that then elected her to...
Okay, let's play the...
That Flesh Olympics themselves had to respond because RayGun was going on interviews with Australian media to deny these allegations.
In the aftermath of your performance, it got pretty wild, actually. There were all kinds of conspiracy theories going on.
Gun, who set up her own governing body for breakdancing, has manipulated the selection process.
Yeah, the conspiracy theories were just awful. That was upsetting because it wasn't just people that, you know, didn't understand breaking and were just angry about my performance. It was people that are now attacking our reputation and our integrity.
This got so big that the Australian Olympic Committee actually sent legal threats to Change.org to remove the petition and responded very publicly about what they thought of these allegations.
The AOC has demanded Change.org to take down the appalling petition, saying it contains numerous falsehoods designed to engender hatred.
Okay, so y'all get the point here. She's trying to get people to get rid of all of this shit, right? Because they're trying to tell, or she's saying they're trying to tell lies on her. Nah, I didn't cheat to get in there. My husband had nothing to do with it. Let's play a little bit here.
Dr. Rachel Gunn. I found a research paper by RayGun, Dr. Rachel Gunn, from 2014, called Breaking Down Dominant Conceptualizations of Place, the Transgressive Potential in 143 Liverpool Street Familia's Engagement with the Downing Centre Courts.
Right here. I got to play. You got to get some context.
This full video, which I will link below. That judging process was done by an international panel of judges, none of whom were even Australian. But then, I found a research paper by RayGun, Dr. Rachel Gunn. I found a research paper by RayGun.
Hold on.
So if I had to guess, by this point we've all seen the video of Australian
We'll go straight to the source.
You know, the one who was like, I obviously can't play the clip without my channel being.
And this is courtesy of Flesh Simulator. Pause on that name.
About her started coming out, about like the fact she had a PhD in breakdancing, which is kind of an inherently funny concept. And then following that, rumors. And I won't be, put into a Iron Maiden for showing you these. Here is RayGun beating Holy Molly.
Okay, so this is the preliminaries, all right? The more I find out about this woman, the more I hate her, yo. Holy shit. That's Holy Molly. Killing it. RayGun. And she won. See? Winner. Gagnant.
I'm not much of a breakdancing expert, but yeah. But here is the really important bit. You know who else was a member of 143 Liverpool Street Familia? The New Zealand breakdancer Rush, aka Te Hiratanga Robert Wepiha. You know what else he did? He was a judge on the panel for the Oceania World Championship. So, it explains some stuff.
There's another thing I'm going to show you guys quick fast before we get off of this topic.
Her and other breakdance.
Okay, I just have to show you guys just some of the preliminary rounds of how she got into the Olympics and some of the people that she beat.
The opportunity to qualify for the Olympics.
Fellow breakdancer Leah Clark has now revealed new details about how and why the selection pool was so shallow. Clark told The Guardian Australia that RayGun qualified fair and square, but suggested she wasn't competing against the best breakers the country has to offer. According to Clark, the Oceania qualifying event took place too soon after it was advertised, meaning some breakers didn't even know it was happening, claiming there wasn't even enough B-girls to fill the top 16.
Yeah, look, this whole qualifying process seems to be
Oh shit, man. They're like, yo, we're doing qualifying tomorrow. Show up or you can't get in. Tomorrow at 6 a.m.
bureaucratic hell that someone with a PhD would be very well versed.
Oh, you couldn't make it? Oh, well, sucks for you. I'm in the Olympics. Haha.
In navigating and would even excel in jumping through these bureaucratic hoops to be able to try out.
Clark also revealed breakers wanting to take part in qualifying had to register with 3 different organizations just to try out, and they also had to...
It's tomorrow. Also, by the way, make sure that you got clock in with 3 different organizations, all right? By tomorrow, 6 a.m. What time is it right now? Well, it's freaking 11:30 at night. Well, be there tomorrow or can't get in the Olympics. Sorry.
To have a valid international passport.
When really, if we look at break dancers in general, they usually come from marginalized communities that are a little bit outside on the fringe. They're not ever like well-educated private school PhD owning white ladies that are making their way to 40 years old. All right. It seems like the real talent in this country either didn't even know that these tryouts were happening or wouldn't be able to afford to enter them or could.
Bro, I told you it's 6 a.m. Actually, be there at 5:45. All right. If you can't get there by 5:45, then you can't get in the door. All right. We close the door at 5:59.
Wouldn't navigate the bureaucratic process. And that is how we end up with situations like this.
Clark added that the fallout from RayGun's performance has really affected her and other breakdancers. She said, "How do I go to work now and try to get our sponsorship and get
How?
our grant money for breaking programs for a sport that's just been made a mockery of? And how do we go out and represent our country at other world-level events when Australia's been made a fool of? This is actually affecting us on a much larger scale than just memes."
And there you have it.
Yeah, you guys get what's going on here, right? From her doing that this disgusting display of what she called breakdancing at the Olympics, she made her whole country look like a joke. So now when people think about Australia and they think about breakdancing, it's synonymous with the bunny hop and all the stupid ass moves that she does. When I'm sure Australia has way better breakdancers than this chick. Hold on. Let me see if I could just look up something quick. Australian breakdancers. I just want to see some Australian breakdancers quick, fast. No Olympic stuff though, because the Olympics they're strong with the algorithm. Holy shit! See what I'm saying though? I put an Australian breakdancer, and this is all of the people that I'm seeing. It's RayGun, 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 RayGun. So she's basically taken over what little bit of a scene that they already have over there. She smeared the hell out of their name. Yo, the way that she like riles her body when she's breakdancing looks like she's like having a friggin' seizure. Oh my God. And this is the person who's suing little mini comedy clubs. Yo, what are you doing, fam? This woman was in the Olympics right there. She was in the Olympics. Bitch, you're making me tired. Yo, bro. It's like your aunt trying to show you that she's still hip. It's disgusting behavior, fam. Listen, I just wanted to put that out there into the universe. Let y'all know that RayGun is still a disgusting human. I need to check the polls here because I don't know. This is important to me. We got to preserve our hip hop culture. We can't let just people come in there and just make this shit into a mockery. Did RayGun cheat to get in the Olympics? 81% says yes and 19% says no. See RayGun, you still got 19% that are still riding with you, fam. But it doesn't mean that you're not a disgusting human. I'll end it there, though. I will end it there. Big salute to everybody who's been tapping in from the beginning of this live all the way to now. Big salute to Icy Springer, pulling up, clearing up the matters. Okay, you guys can roll with what he says or roll with what all the blogs said before. I like to get the commentary right from the source. We'll be definitely back on Wednesday with another live for your head top. I just wanted to make sure to get in some news stories now because I don't want to wait till Wednesday and then the prime minister resigning is an old story. Like, nah. We on that now. All right. We on the Grizzly. All right. So big salute to everybody out there. Look out for more interviews and actually look out for the live on Wednesday. All right. I'll be back, man. We off of this. Deuces.